all you lovely kings, queens, and in-betweens, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Elaine, and today I'm going to be recapping The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten Season 1. This is the fourth and final part of my series, which covers episodes 10 through 12. Now, without any further ado, I'm going to jump right back into things with episode 10. With Mother's Day approaching, Mahiru starts wondering why Amane refuses to go home and see his mom. After some gentle prodding, Amane finally opens up and reveals the real reason he lives alone. Back in junior high, he had 3 friends he thought were genuine, until he overheard them talking about him like a walking wallet. The betrayal completely nuked his ability to trust people, so he switched schools and decided to start fresh somewhere no one knew his name, or his family's bank account. Mahiru promises to do her best to understand his sadness and support Amane. She wants him to be able to depend on her emotionally. Amane decides to work on himself so he won't feel embarrassed standing next to Mahiru anymore. His first step towards self-improvement? Exercise. Because obviously the solution to emotional trauma is push-ups. At school, a rumor has spread that Mahiru went on a date with a guy. Mahiru admits that although they're not dating, she went out with the person most dear to her in life. Later, when Amane confronts her about it, Mahiru insists she wasn't lying. She feels closer to Amane than anyone she's ever met. Amane dreams of sleeping with Mahiru and starts acting strangely toward her, like he's angry. Mahiru is upset by his sudden change in behavior. Eventually, Amane tells Mahiru about his dream. She playfully teases him about it, and they confess that they're basically each other's first real, meaningful interaction with the opposite sex. For once, Amane is the one dying of embarrassment as a result of their conversation. The universe briefly feels balanced. The whole friend group decides to have a study session together for their upcoming exams. To help motivate Amane to score in the top 10, Mahiru promises to do anything Amane asks of her, should he score in the top 10. He asks to lie in her lap like before. Mahiru agrees. The study session happens, everyone leaves, and Mahiru rewards Amane with a warm drink for his hard work. She casually admits she loves taking care of him, using the word love so naturally it nearly short-circuits his brain. Her closeness, gentle touch, and soft encouragement are too much for him to handle, especially when she tells him she's happy to spoil him, so he should just relax and let himself be helpless. Amane does not relax. Amane does not survive emotionally, and Mahiru, knowingly or not, absolutely wins. Episode 11. Exam results are in. Amane lands 6th place, while Mahiru, as expected, claims 1st. Amane wants to reward Mahiru for her hard work, but she says her one true wish is something she thinks she'll have to grant for herself. Amane, meanwhile, receives his reward, permission to rest his head in Mahiru's lap, while she cleans his ears and plays with his hair. It's domestic bliss cranked up to dangerous levels. The combo proves too powerful and they fall asleep, forcing Amane to carry Mahiru home and put her in bed when he awakens. Still half asleep, Mahiru invites him to share her bed. Amane, summoning every ounce of self-control he has, manages to resist and retreat like a man narrowly escaping a boss fight he's not ready for. The next morning, Mahiru is mortified by her actions the previous day. Her words suggest she's frustrated that she's begun to desire Amane physically, although she denies it, and Amane purposefully doesn't take the hint. As the season shifts to summer, Mahiru switches to her summer uniform and makes sure Amane notices her bare legs. Mission successful. She immediately teases him for having dirty thoughts, even though she's the one practically presenting them like a limited-time seasonal feature. Mahiru reveals that she wanted Amane to see her bare legs and summer outfit. Amane admits he likes how she looks in her summer uniform. At school, Amane overhears some girls gossiping about Mahiru, accusing her of brown-nosing teachers and showing off to boys. It bothers him far more than it bothers her. Mahiru shrugs it off as an unavoidable side effect of being popular. Amane reveals that he prefers the version of Mahiru she shows him in private to her public persona. Mahiru is embarrassed by Amane's admission, but glad she can be herself around him. Mahiru also thinks it's cute Amane is possessive of the real her she shows in private, when she suggested she'd gradually start acting like herself at school. Episode 12. As their conversation continues, Amane threatens to silence Mahiru with a kiss if she keeps teasing him. In response, Mahiru kisses his cheek, surprising Amane. Mahiru flees. Emotional damage dealt. The following day, the pair begin acting strangely toward one another at school, causing Itsuki to fear they're fighting. Amane insists nothing's wrong, while very obviously being wrong. Itsuki tells him to stop sulking, Yuta backs him up, and together they suggest Amane just make a move already. Amane refuses, claiming he's going at his own pace. One so slow it probably needs a calendar reminder. When Amane and Mahiru return home, they discuss the kiss. Their words suggest it was meaningless, but their faces tell a different story. In another conversation, Amane and Mahiru talk about their upcoming sports day and how they'll both be competing in the scavenger race. Amane begins feeding Mahiru some of his ice cream and then gives the rest to her since he wants to maintain some distance, which he realizes never lasts. During the scavenger race, which was organized by Chitose, who seems to have some tricks up her sleeve, Amane and Mahiru select one another as the item they need to find and finish the race together despite being on opposite teams. After they cross the finish line, it's revealed that Amane was looking for someone he thought was beautiful, while Mahiru was looking for someone very dear to her. Everyone at school is shocked. Chitose absolutely counts this as a personal victory. The boys are furious and start verbally attacking Amane, clearly offended that their angel has developed free will. Amane fires back, criticizing them for idolizing Mahiru instead of actually knowing her. While they worship a perfect image, he gets to see the real Mahiru, and that version is precious to him. Similarly, Mahiru shames the boys for their behavior because her relationship with Amane, someone she holds dear because of whom he is as a person despite what they may think of him, is none of their business. After being thoroughly scolded by Mahiru, the boys leave the couple alone. Amane decides to tell Mahiru when he gets home. When Mahiru arrives at Amane's apartment, she apologizes for the trouble she caused him earlier that day. This spurs Amane to apologize for being a coward, for pretending not to notice Mahiru's feelings. She admits she acted similarly. Finally, Amane admits his feelings, that he's fallen for Mahiru. He vows to become a better man and admits he cares about Mahiru more than anyone else. He asks Mahiru to go out with him. Mahiru agrees to go out with Amane as they fall into an embrace. Amane makes a silent vow never to let her go. He promises to treasure Mahiru, absolutely. No angel worship required. And that concludes my recap of The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten Season 1. What did you think of my recap? Did I leave anything out? How do you feel about this anime? Are you excited for Season 2? Let me know down below in the comments. I always like to know what you lovely kings, queens, and in-betweens think. And if you like what you saw here today, please smash that like button until it's blue. Subscribe, ring that bell so you'll always know what's up, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye guys!